Ironically, I have no idea from when I did the last recap on my last video. Welcome to Resi Studio. Hi. Yeah, I know it's been like 2 weeks since my last video. Was actually playing around with some ideas and organizing myself, but I'm back. Just like the last devlog, I'm just gonna give you a brief recap of the last 10 days in my 100 days of game dev challenge. What I've been doing in the last 10 days, I'm gonna show you a quick look of what I've been working on. So in the last devlog, I show you that I have a little problem with some bumps that I put on the terrain to make it a little bumpy, and since my player got stuck, in order to fix it, all I did was that I actually changed the collider. My player currently has a capsule collider that actually helped me with my issue. Just gonna have a little playthrough. So I moved to the side and just move the bump freely without any issue, so it doesn't get stuck. So to change the collider to a capsule collider, the wonders. The other thing that I added that I'm working on is actually the behavior of the enemy, and one of the behaviors of the enemy when the player is near. So I am working now in the scouting behavior, in which the enemy is going back and forth from point A to point B, depending on the distance or where do I put the locations, depending on what happens during the game or during the scene. In this case, now if I get near, he will attack me, or depending on the distance, is either gonna hit me with a swing, or I'm gonna put like a projectile, and then I want to make the player like put up his shield up, and so that when the projectile hits, it makes like a little bouncy or evaded kind of stuff, that when the projectile hits the shield, it's gonna turn back the projectile back to the enemy. So I'm working on those details. The next step is that when I move away from the enemy itself is gonna stay idle for a few seconds. It's gonna make like a quick search, and then goes back from moving left and right depending on the situation. So already have it in the distance. I also added this little actions in which if I swing my sword to the enemy dies. That's what I've been working on my game. I'm gonna show you something related to my blended training in the last 10 days. My donut has a color. It's a chocolate-based donut. Yay! So following the playlist, I'm actually on level 2. So I am actually kind of excited. I passed level 1. I'm going next to level 2, in which actually going to put some sprinkle on. So if you follow the playlist, you know that the frosting is actually a little pinky on the pinky side. So I put a chocolate based donut, and the sprinklers are gonna be cookies and creams. Will be dark chocolate with white chocolate sprinkles on them. So I'm actually excited for this training. I'm still actually tweaking and playing around with the shortcuts keys for Blender. So I do not know if to actually get a mouse that has buttons on it. There's another YouTuber that I found that I follow. I forgot his name. He said that with a normal mouse you can actually do everything, but he actually advised you to get the one from a gaming mouse that has the more buttons on the side, so you can actually play around. But yeah, there's my donut, chocolate-based donut. I am proud of it. So now let me show you what I've done with the Genshin Impact little project. Here's my little project. Okay, this is what happens when I try to use the joystick in the new info system. I can move my player around with ease using the keyboard, using my numpad, normal. If I try to use joystick, there's like a little push. Dang. At the beginning of this project, this actually didn't happen. If you see the other videos, it actually worked um, like in any game. But I don't know, ever since I updated the new input system, this is actually happening. I already reported it to know if this is like a bug related issue, or if do I need to actually update my Unity version. So yeah, so thank you for being here with me. Until the next one, have a lovely day.